Hi, I'm Georgia. I'm the mate on the Oliver Hazard Perry. And you sent us an Ask Us Anything question about how we find the depth of water if we don't have electronics. So we're going to show you how they've done it for centuries on tall ships.
Good morning, I'm Jackson Rushka, crew member on the Oliver Hazard Perry, and today I'm going to be doing soundings with the lead line. So here we have a big chunk of lead. This weighs about 10 pounds. On the bottom of it is an indent that you fill up with beeswax so that when it hits the bottom and you pull it up, you can see what the bottom is made out of.
So why take a sounding? Well, we take a sounding to determine how deep the water is. We do need to know if there's enough room for our big ship to get in. What does our lead line look like? We have a weight, we have the spot for the sticky stuff so that we can pull up the bottom, and then we have the line itself, and we can see that we have marks. We have a 1 fathom mark, a 2 fathom mark, a 3 fathom mark, and a 4 fathom mark. Remember, each one of those fathoms is 6 feet. If you're an adult and you stretch your arms out, that's approximately 6 feet, or 1 fathom. If the lead line hits bottom and the 1 fathom mark is at the water line, it's 1 fathom deep. 2 fathom mark, 12 feet. 3 fathom mark, 18 feet, and a 4 fathom mark, 24 feet. The weight has a little cup that we can put a little bit of sticky stuff in, and when we throw it over the side, when it hits the bottom and we pull it back up, we can determine what type of bottom we're in. Is it sandy? Is it rocky? Is it muddy? Well, that will help us determine perhaps what type of anchor to use or how to anchor.
So the way that you toss this is kind of like a heaving line, where you've got it coiled up and you've got a little section, and you're gonna put this in a little bit of an arc and then let it rip. And then when it hits the ground, you wait until the vessel is right over it and it's nice and straight. You take that sounding and you haul it up real fast because you don't want it to get lost behind you, lose all the rest of your line, or even worse, get stuck in a propeller.
So let's take a look at Jackson. He's going to throw the lead line and get a sounding. Takes a good swing, tosses it out in front of our boat. He'll take the tension up on that line, and when he feels the weight on the bottom, he'll make a note of where that line is coming out of the water. Depending on where the mark is, that's the amount of depth. And he might say, by the mark 1, that's 1 fathom of water, or 6 feet. By the mark 2, that's 2 fathoms, 12 feet.
By the mark 3!
By the mark 3I. If we get past 6 fathoms, he would call out, by the deep 6. And we know what that means in the boating world. Something went over the side, and it's not coming back. So thanks for joining us today on Ask Us Anything. Send in your questions and we'll do our best to answer them. Have a great day.